The whole basis of this channel was never to tell persons how they're supposed to dress, as I believe that everyone is entitled to dress how they please. However, I do believe that persons are sometimes curious about a particular aesthetic, but do not know how to achieve said look or do it within an affordable means. This video in particular would be focused around Techwear. Techwear was birthed between a fusion of utility functional clothing and fashion, more specifically street fashion. The main premise or focus around Techwear is that garments represent some form of practicality, whether it be weather resistance or utility. If you could survive Armageddon in it, then most likely that's Techwear. However, this comes at a consequence where most official Techwear brands or tactical garments are usually expensive and could run your pockets a couple thousands US. But that's why I'm here. First up, before I start, you know the routine by now, like and subscribe. And okay, first essential is like one half of the foundation of Techwear, which is a plain black crewneck tee. There's not much really to say about a plain black tee, as there's no in-depth breakdown, no analysis. It's literally just a plain black crewneck tee, not v-neck, crewneck. Nobody wears v-neck, crewneck. What I could give you, however, is a high quality affordable source for these crewneck tees, which is Uniqlo. Uniqlo, you could get crewneck tees at like I think $5.90 US at a very high quality, and please sponsor me. Moving on, so the second fundamental to Techwear is a pair of cargo pants, preferably black cargo pants. Typically they tend to taper from the lower half of the pants from the knee down to give a more tapered militant aesthetic. That is because the shape of a cargo pants could easily change the entire aesthetic of an outfit. You could go from tactical espionage working for the US Army to a father of three driving a minivan. Depending on where you live, the final piece added to the top would be a hoodie. And this could either range from a simple black hoodie or a simple grey hoodie to something more intricate, like maybe using Velcro, using zips, and using something with utilitarian and tactical aesthetic to it. However, if you live somewhere where the climate actually permits you to add another layer, for a statement piece, any kind of jacket, coat or parka designed for outside and keeping the elements out and keeping yourself warm would be a nice aesthetic and a nice fit to the look. A great tip for purchasing these items is actually to buy outside of the season. So let's say it's summer or spring at the moment, you could then shop for winter items or more colder items because they would be on sale because another season is in right now. It's kind of common sense, to be honest. You still want to pull off the entire look, but you live in more of a tropical climate where, let's say, the weather is always warm, or the coolest time would probably be like nighttime. You could probably opt for taking off the black jersey, so that's a wasted layer because no one would be seeing it, and then you use a thin hoodie, and then you use the layering piece on top. Now putting into footwear, from what I've gathered, there are two types of footwear for Techwear. There are boots and then there are technical runners. A great boot from what I've seen is the Doc Martens. However, these may not be the affordable option or the economic option, but in my opinion they are an investment. So if you purchase one now, it seems that you would have it for years upon years. So I would suggest you save for the Doc Martens instead of buying, let's say, a cheaper boot that may be destroyed in a year or two. For the tactical runners, these are shoes that may have been augmented a bit, so zippers and maybe tags have been added to give it a more, tactical vibe. It's kind of like self-explanatory. For this, you could look at the acronym shoes. Nike did a couple shoes with the acronym, such as the Air Force Ones and
go crazy, ah, go stupid, ah, go crazy.
Never mind. Okay, here's what we're doing. Going to the nearest stationery store. Gonna get zippers and we're gonna get a knife. We're gonna cut our Air Force One in half, so we're cutting it into halves, and then we're gonna sew it back together with the zipper in place. Or we could just get like super glue and stick it to the top. Either or, it's way cheaper than that shit, so yeah. Okay, on a more serious note, some of the more affordable shoes would be the normal Prestos, the Nike React 87s, and the Special Forces Air Force Ones. Any shoe that gives off those kind of vibes are shoes that you would look at for the tactical sneaker or the tactical runner. And lastly, for accessories, we have fanny bags, side bags, chest rigs, maybe smoke screens, smoke pellets, grappling hooks, simple stuff you could get on eBay, Amazon. When it comes to techwear, to ensure that you are properly pulling off the aesthetic, just ask yourself a couple questions. And yeah, that's about it for this video. This video might be a shorter one just for me to get back in the habit of uploading because I haven't for some time. And yeah, thank you for watching. Yeah, that's about it.